course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Here is Alston. Kicks to McGrady. Yao with a screen on Gallinari. McGrady and Fareed sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. Here's Barton. Some solid defense from Battier.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
McGrady with the ball. Now defended by Moutier. Picked by Yao. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And that one's good. McGrady's got 7. Nuggets trail. Moutier with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Barton. McGrady covering. The shot's good from Fareed.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here is Alston. Here's the screen. To the middle. Here's Battier. The shot's good. Alston making the play. Alston's got 4 assists now tonight.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, the crucial aspect for them in his mind is going to be making things tough inside for their opponent. He said they're physical, they like to mix it up. If we don't respond in kind, they'll push us around and we'll get bullied all game. Back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Barton dishes to Fareed. Barton kicks to Moutier. He feeds it to Barton. From the wing. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
McGrady kicks to Yao. Some solid defense from Fareed. For Denver, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
And, you know, guys, a high-energy post player like Kenneth Fareed excels at doing the dirty work. As a matter of fact, he's nicknamed the Manimal for good reason. Oh! That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Clutch is checked in for Tracy McGrady. And so here's Denver. They trail by 11. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. So on the floor for Denver, Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Will Barton is out there.
I had to pause for a moment. I don't know if anybody gonna watch this though. Shit. I had to do the roster for the Rockets, the right roster. 2K don't know how to make a roster right. I don't know what's going on with them. I'm not even gonna get 17 because they never fix stuff right, man. It's not even worth it. I might stick with this game for a while. It's gonna be the last 2K I ever play.
Jackson passes to Manning. Back to Jackson. Over in the corner, Green. To the left wing.
Oh, he could have passed it right there.
Here's Battier.
Battier the ball? All right.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they really had their number today.
Chandler a screen.
Get that out of here.
McGrady outside. Here's Green.
Let's go, Gerald.
And send him to the line. Could be a three-point play. An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
This remind me of 2K a little bit, man. My favorite 2K. That and 11.
That's good from Green. And for Gerald Green, another productive.
Oh yeah, I can't forget. All-time favorite 2K was 7. 2K7.
One started over half the game for the Suns.
Oh, that's bull.
As he never complained about not starting, just went out and did his job.
Rockets leading by 12. McGrady outside.
God damn, why you bring your guy? Trying to get it to y'all.
Back to McGrady. Second shot.
Go.
And there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact,
I gotta give y'all some sneakers.
So he'll hit the free throw line. And that one falls for Yao. Tremendous output from Yao. 10 points, and he's done his job at the charity spot. He's got 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to kill.
And Bobby Jackson. I don't understand why 2K just can't get every sneaker that ever came out.
He doesn't get the second.
Get all the sneakers, man, from every player. Give everybody.
Here's Jokic, screen by Fareed. Sent to Barton.
Nope.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Gerald Green, it's hard to not think about the star that could have been the 18th pick in the 2005 draft. Right out of high school, was basically athleticism and upside in his game then.
Foul his ass up.
Down, but it's improved with skills and guile in place of explosiveness.
Barely a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those 3 points.
And talking about Gerald Green, it seems like he's been in the league forever. But he was only 29 years old last season. By and large, he's avoided major injury. So he's still got
only I can do the commentary, edit the commentary.
He's checking for Fareed. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by McGrady. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Nice Yao. That time the assist by McGrady. McGrady's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, you know what I should have did? Oh, I should have made Kobe.
Chandler a screen. All right, pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Here's Fourier. Gets blocked. Ooh. I should have. Let me see.
Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams.
Yeah, I should have did the Lakers.
In third, the Rockets.
Well, you talk about teams that had a great defense last year. You got to mention these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with ball deflections, loose balls, and steals.
Jackson hits the McGrady. There's the shot up to finish it off.
And then those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
I can't believe they didn't win, yo. Listen, referee won it. They definitely would have beat Dwayne Wade in them. That was the year they should have won.
Indifference coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Get it?
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
Ratings going up. They knew this. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so they'll shoot two right here.
I think next episode I'm probably gonna do the Raptors
Like the Nuggets
with Tmac and Victoria.
So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming into last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed to head into for the future.
McGrady up.
Can't stop them. I hate that dunk. I gotta get out. Yeah, I gotta edit
If they
that.
continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Block him! Yeah.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off.
Let's go, Gerald.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually
Shane Batty. Yay.
a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Moutier. He's starting close. And dropped the runner from close range. Rockets lead by 23. Clean. And that one moves in as it is fouled. It's replaced. Difference in the line.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Taking is something that all teams that are out of it tend to do. And I think that works for
Same plays it run.
Nuggets didn't really try to hide him.
I should have ran up on that one.
It certainly looked that way right around Lawrence.
Same play. Yeah, yo, that's Steve Francis right there.
They framed it as rest, but it didn't quite look that way.
Here's Yao. And a high roll that time off the ring as it unfolds. Yao's got 9 points now in the quarter.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Moutier issues the mark.
Get that shit out of here. Got 3 blocks for Tmac.
Outside Green. McGrady is sprint on Jim.
Oh, he should have slammed that one.
And as for the Nuggets, it seemed to come out of the blue for their players. They all felt fresh, but the press release would say they needed rest. So obviously a bit of miscommunication there. And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Here's McGrady. That's tipped. They retain possession.
Yeah, that would put them over the limit. If they're not careful, this could turn into a play at the free throw line.
For Houston, they have been getting it down to the line, 7 for 12. And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season. For the Rockets, Stroller comes in for three, and it's clutch in for Tracy McGrady. After one half, it hasn't even been close. Rockets ahead, opening up a huge gap. Going to step away briefly, but get you right back in. The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Houston Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. Houston holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount.
Hey, let's go to Kenny. What you think of their first half? Well, they were completely irreverent shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of that offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with the defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponent field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem. They haven't defended with any purpose. They need a whole lot more activity in the defense.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to.
We begin our second half. So far, not a technically tested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. Now, Bay really has his fingerprints all over this one.
The effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint, that's just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, controlling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He really made a statement at the defense, man. They got Shane Bagay. Now he's out
See what the game is trying to do. Oh, no.
It's McGrady in at the 2 spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now. They've shown effort and aggression that became right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You
Can't stop y'all.
Percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim. And that tight with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And for Reed, there's Julian. Baseline drive, good. A little over net gone here in the second half. Austin passes to McGrady. Now the dish to out.
Yeah, he's unstoppable.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead. He's on 7 of 10 from the free throw line tonight, and that one falls free out.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years, and they have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Yo, this game. Try to get my man stick to my loot. Ready froze. Locked down these monsters. Going nowhere. Get him. Right.
And here's Austin. Now here's McGrady.
What? Oh.
Here's Martin. This is to Gallinari.
Wow.
Plays it up and thinks
Okay.
Gallinari's got 10 points in the game. That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
There's a green. Good on the shot. He's got 5. Was been a great start for this offense here in the second half. More from Boston. Rudy issues a 3. And there's the pass to Jokic. Swing by for Reed. Jokic passes to Martin. Over to the left wing. Rudier. The baseline chip off the one. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those. There's McGrady. I think on target.
but only the first miss of the second half. They come out here.
Tmac.
And here's the fast break. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. They'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they're getting too many opportunities on the inside and make them beat you from deep.
They get it back. The shot's good from Fareed.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Screen by Scola. The feed the out. And
It's really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, they're making sweet string music all day long.
They set the pick. Here's Martin.
Wow, he got that. Oh.
One free throw comes twice.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for rooms. McGrady outside. Rolls from the top of the key. And again, the Rockets good for two.
And that's sort of the story here today, hasn't it?
Pass to Jokic. He kicks it to Gallinari. It's the corners off the mark.
Rare you see him miss such an open look.
Here's McGrady. At Houston again in the bucket.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
Boudier kicks to Fareed. Fareed a screen on McGrady. Martin dishes to Fareed, and it's blocked.
Tmac is gone raw.
Push it up.
Woo, woo.
Here's McGrady. Gets all in lines. Fareed's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Oh, they.
And that one's good. Martin's got 11 points.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there. Because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway.
And guys, Gerald Green looked to be out of the NBA at one point in his career, but since coming back from Russia, he has completely reinvented himself as a player.
And let's get your 10 guys and hustle stats for Houston.
The intensity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They repeatedly got out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And for Gerald Green and
Wow, he got me with that.
It was just known as a dunker before heading overseas.
You know, Kevin, he came back with a better shot and a better understanding of how to win as a player. Strange to think that there was a time that he couldn't find a way onto an NBA roster.
And the clock, Gallinari. It's hauled in by McGrady. McGrady's got his third rebound on the night. And Green slams it in.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute.
Gallinari against Green. Now Gallinari. 10 points for him. They get it again. And it's blocked. It's going to be allowed for that points in possession for the Rockets. Watch is checked in for McGrady. And it's Jackson in for the next one. So on the floor for Denver. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed the 4. Boudier out there with Will Martin. To the middle, Jokic. Denver with a tough year last season. A lot of losses for them on the road as they would go, Clark, only 11-30 away from the Mile High City.
Yeah, and Kevin, they ended the season on a 5-game road losing streak as well. I mean, they had mostly given up at that point, and they had tried to develop young players, and it just kind of blew up on them down the stretch.
Tumbo is checked in for Houston. Hayes comes in for Luis Norton. McGrady outside. Kicks it to Tumbo. Off target from outside.
Well, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times, it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
The fourth quarter basketball, we're about a minute into it. Alston passes to McGrady. They set the pick. Loses a man off the screen and puts it up and in. McGrady's got 9 points here in the second half. And carrying the team during the regular season or Harden downgrade you're talking about, it didn't show that much in the playoffs. Harden was phenomenal most, if not all, of the postseason.
I would agree with you, but there also were some other guys for Houston that did step up in the postseason. Howard looked as good as he did before all of his injuries. That's a case in point.
Alston with the ball. Back to McGrady. Can't get it to go. And Denver the other way now. And the whistle is going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Well, you know, one season in the books with the NBA's new replay center, and so far, so good. I mean, the replays are averaging about 45 seconds apiece, and getting the officials the angles they need quickly to make the right call.
Here's Nurkic. He's checked in for Denver. Nelson comes in for Moutier. It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something.
Oh, this dude didn't even want it.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Wells and fouled hard that time. Don't get to the line and shoot two. Rockets are known for their offensive prowess, you rightly so, Clark. It's not just the barrage of threes that do teams in. They get to the free throw line.
Well, they got a group of guys that understand how to create and sell contact. They were second in the league in the free throw.
And make no mistake about it with the Rockets. They know as a team, they went 45-8 last season. Whenever any
lock that
more free throws in a game.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Arthur comes in for Gallinari. And Franklin subbed in for Barton.
And we know the Rockets are a stat-driven team. I mean, the most efficient shots are threes, layups, and free throws. And that is why Houston is so dedicated to getting to the line, taking threes, and trying to get to the rim.
He's checked in for Denver. Harris comes in for Moutier. There's the pick. Outside Jackson. Here's Alston. He feeds it to Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Stretched by Fareed.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Terrell Arthur is checked in for Reed. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Will Barton. And then for Denver, he's checked in for O'Hearn. Gallinari comes in for Terrell Arthur. And Barton subbed in for Jameer Nelson. Here's Barton. He's covered by Alston. Shot to stop the throw. And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
You know, the Nuggets could create their offense, but they still would have trouble knocking down the shots. Just didn't have a lot of dead-eye laser shooters. Every field goal attempt for them was to bench.
Houston with a big group substitution. Tumbo is checked in for Yes. Rangers comes in for Luis Norton.
In sports, post-game show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here start again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He led the way tonight with a double-double, and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
He spent a lot of time on the sideline in this game, and that was a big factor for him. He was up in the double digits in terms of free throw attempts. Now that is good for him.
He had a sensational night shooting ball, over 60%. My view of myself, if you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive. You're creating opportunity. Oh, it's spectacular.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. We're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan.
All right, time for me to go back and switch.
We'll see you again soon.